Alright, Shalom Akim. It's your brother Brandon. Welcome back. Another video. This spring probably Yahawashi. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son. All praise, honor, and glory be unto the Father and the Son. Yahawashi. Alright, double honor cells and apostles, their great millstone, rule and time in his truth. And a sincere salutation unto the brethren, pushing his word through to the sincerity of slave, freedom to do so. Today, through the spring of probably Yahawashi, I just want to go into some sick, well, some plagues. All right, some plagues that have been going on. Have been popping up. Of course, not so recently, but we kind of just came out of one, if you will, and this is just going to add on to the cake of a bunch of things that's going on right now. Prophecy and all that. All right. You have a lot of plagues going on, man. All right. a lot of plagues. So I just wanted to go into the polio one, okay, because that's fairly new. There's a polio one, and then obviously you have the MP. All right. You know what that is, the MP. All right. And yeah, okay, these are the two biggest ones right now. You have low key ones, but through the spirit, man, we're just gonna go into the most common ones right now, okay? And man, this just shows you that the Lord, because this is the signs of the times, all right? This is the plagues that the scripture is talking about, all right? The one we just came out of, and then this one, and then you have another one, okay? You have I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's polio, and then you have the MP, man. All right, so I just want to read a little bit about it and just bring up some notification regarding it. All right, so it says Washington, the polio virus was present in wastewater. Okay, so that's this one is through water. Okay, and hey, man. Once them wells start drying up, them rivers and beaches, okay, once those start drying up, okay, right? Because there was actually another one too. I was reading this one other article. They said that water, Slovakia, water is soon going to become a luxury or like a commodity. Okay, it's going to be a rare thing, and that's true. Okay, because that's part of the plagues that's getting ready to come. Okay, the plagues and the famine. Okay, food famine isn't just here. Another underrated one that's not really talked about is the lack of water, or clean water, if you will. Okay, and that's gonna become more and more reality because you have places like California drying up, okay, or they're in a drought, and I don't know where this was, but basically they're limiting people on fresh water use. Like gardening, they were basically walking around taxing people for watering their plants, their lawns, because they claim that there's lack of water. Okay, so it says in wastewater in New York City, okay, one of the dirtiest cities in America. This is a suburban suburban. A month before health officials there announced to confirm a case of disease last month. Okay, and you're just gonna have more and more disease. You're gonna have random diseases you never heard of. You're gonna have old diseases popping back up. All right, but this is all a part of the plagues that's getting ready to come, man. All right, and hey, man, in that day too, the day of destruction, you're gonna have a whole plethora of things going wrong, man. Okay, you're gonna have famine. You're gonna have people sick from a whole bunch of damn freaking sicknesses out here. Okay, common sicknesses, uncommon sicknesses, sicknesses you never heard, old sicknesses you heard of, new sicknesses. It's gonna be a whole plethora of all hell, man. Okay. It says Monday, urging residents to be sure that they have been V'd. The discovery of the disease from the wastewater samples collected in June means that the virus was presented in community before Rockland County adult diagnosis. It says the U.S. Center of Disease Control Prevention, the CDC, said that it emailed the statement that the presence of the virus is in wastewater indicates there may be more people, right? And believe it or not, but America's tap water is known for being dirty. Hell, the whole West. Okay, right. The reason being is because it's a heavy drugged water. Okay, hey man, if you were to take out like all the drugs and whatever chlorine, bleach, whatever the hell they be putting in the damn water, a lot of the water would just be coming out dirty, man. I'll tell you that. Okay, it says the virus in the wastewater indicates that there may be more people in the community shedding the virus in their stool, right? And and more, not often, man, you're starting to have a lot of people that have, they may be sick, carrying diseases and all this stuff and plagues, okay? But they're not showers, or, they don't have symptoms and all this crap, okay? So you have a bunch of things going on, man, okay? Come on, let's get a scripture. Okay, you have a bunch of things going on, right? All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 19 and verse 8. Let's grab this. Jeremiah chapter 19 and verse 8. Jeremiah chapter 19 verse 8. It says, "And I will make the city desolate, and hissing everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished, and hiss because of the plagues thereof." Right? And that's what America's gonna be known for. America's gonna turn into a third world country. Okay, right? Everyone comes here for better shelter, more, better food quality, better lifestyle. Hey, man, it's gonna be a thing of the past. Okay, right? It's gonna be looked at literally, man. America's gonna be turned into a third world country. You're gonna have more and more homeless people, more and more sick people. When you go to third world countries, that's what you're supposed to see. Okay, which man, dude, when you look at it, man, a lot of those third world people in those countries are actually way more healthier than Americans, man. Americans are obese. They have freaking arthritis, high blood pressure, high cholesterol levels. If you just run a test on the average American, man, they probably have some like 10 things wrong with them, All right, but that's what it's gonna be. Okay, it says, however, the CDC has added that there have been no new cases identified, that there is yet clear whether the virus is actively spreading in New York, elsewhere in the United States. Laboratory tests also confirmed the strain is a case of genetically linked found in Israel. Although that they did not mean the patient traveled to Israel, officials have added the CDC said the genetic sequencing also tied to its samples of highly contagious and life-threatening virus in the United Kingdom. Right, so you have plagues all over the world, man. Okay, right. This disease in particular is linked to Israel. Okay, and then you have what is it called? It's also tied to the United Kingdom. Okay, so man, there's not just me plays in America, but all over the world. Okay, which you already have anyways. Okay, right. That's how they like to pin all these damn diseases on, like South America or some shit or whatever, man. They always say, oh, it's always unhealthy and sick out there in the third world countries. But hey, man, America's turning into a third world country itself. Shit, I'd even argue it is already right now. Okay, you have people living paycheck to paycheck. All right, all around the world, man, you have cities and stuff, man. All right, but America likes to paint an image, and they're gonna keep, making everything seem okay through the news and the media. All right, but hey, man, this is what you have going on out here. All right, it says it's given quickly. Polio can spread now. That it's time for every adult parent and guardian to get themselves and their children V right. And it says there's no cure. Okay, so there's no cure, man. All right, which that's true. In that day, there's not gonna be no healthcare. Okay. Another recent thing that's been going on is that the insurance or the payments for drugs are too expensive now. All right, I believe we even had Mark Cuban. He had to, they have to go through him now because he set up a little thing where these people can buy their medication and all that for cheaper and all that stuff. Okay, but hey, man, through your spirit, man, none of that is gonna matter, man. That'll come very soon, man. Okay, very very soon. It's gonna be more and more, sicknesses and more medication you're gonna have to buy and all this stuff, man. All right, so it clearly says there's no cure right there. All right, now just wanted to go into Let's get this one. Okay, because you just have a whole bunch of sicknesses and plagues going on, man. All right, let's get one more scripture real quick before I read this article. All right, you can literally go and you can go on Google and just literally read article after article how much plagues you got going on right now, man. All right, how much plagues and sicknesses and how much people are sick, man. Okay, sicknesses that are going around, people spreading this and this found here and there. All right. This is Exodus chapter 9, verse 14. It says, "For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thine heart." Okay. It says, and what's the heart of the earth, man? It's America. All right. It's the flow of the earth. Okay. It sets the trends and everyone follows after America, man. All right. But soon that's gonna be that cancer is gonna be removed. All right. It says, "And upon thy servants and upon thy people and those mayst knowest that there is none on the earth like me." Right. So soon the fear of the Lord is gonna be instilled. Okay. And like I've referenced before, the scientists ain't gonna be able to break down why there's so much sicknesses and all that. If anything, they're contributing to it. Spreading it on the masses. However, they're doing that through water, food. Okay. Show full article. Right. So the fear of the Lord is going to be instilled back on the earth. And the reason why we say fear, okay, is because the Lord is the one who is doing this, man. Okay. It says New York City is living through the sixth at the same time of the new virus, monkeypox, has appeared over the weekend, and the World Health Organization has declared it a public health emergency. Right, so there you already go. And through the Spirit, man, I believe they're gonna probably bring something back up. Through the woodworks. Okay, you're gonna have something come back up through the woodworks. Whether it's the MP or the Windows 18, something like that. You might have that come back up so they can implement their next phase, right? It says the designation of who currently uses for two other diseases. Okay, so that's what we just read. We read the polio one, and then you have the Windows 18. Okay, it says as if Windows 18 and MP weren't enough, there has also been an outbreak in polio in Rockland County. Okay, and remember, man, this is through water. These other ones are through airborne and all that. Okay, right? These people were wearing masks and all that, but there's other ways you can get sick through your ears. Okay, I learned about that one recently. I didn't think about it. I was like, damn, through your ears. Someone said, "Hey, man, you can wear that thing all you want, but you could also get sick through your ears, your eyes." Okay, right? Your hands. Okay, because your even just your skin absorbs. All right, that's why they always say, "Oh, you can get um, sick just through absorbing or bodily fluids and stuff." This is with the health department being set up polio. Okay, so look, they're already. This is a new thing that just popped up, and look what they already got. They already got the V out. Okay, for that. Okay, and that's what they're gonna keep rolling out with. They're gonna keep coming out with all these damn V's and all that stuff. It says, "Against the backdrop, I asked Sharon Otterman, who covers healthcare and the P for the Metro desk, to assess where things stand." You wrote that New Yorkers respond to the latest wave with the most New York reactions, a shrug, right? Because these people are getting tired of it, man. They're like, man, where the hell is all these sicknesses coming from and all that? Every every turn you turn, man. Every time you turn, okay, there's someone catches this or and immediately it's kind of crazy too. It's like, oh, they already got a V for it. Right? It's crazy. They said, oh, there's no cure for it, but they got a V for it lined up already. You know what I mean? But this is what you got. Okay? Sicknesses everywhere, man. All right? Sicknesses everywhere. Plagues everywhere. Okay? We got one more scripture. We'll just close out. All right? I just wanted to bring this forth through the Spirit. Okay? Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 4. Come on, Isaiah chapter 1 verse 4. It says, "A sinful nation a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers. And this talking about Israel, okay? Right? There's a reason why the Lord is going to use Esau to inflict more hell on you. Okay, now they're talking about MP is affecting mostly blacks and Latinos. Every time a sickness comes up, they always say, "Oh, the minority or the blacks, Latinos, they're getting sick or they're da 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 da." Okay, they do that on purpose so that people will look at you a certain way. They're like, "Oh man, shit, these people are prone to get it. Let's stay away from them. Let's treat them like shit." You know, stuff like that. That's the reason why they do that stuff, man. Okay, there's no data proving that this affects blacks and Latinos the most. There's no data on that, man. All right, children that are corrupters. Okay, right. That's 2/3. Says they have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They have gone away backward. Right, backsliding. All right, that's the nation of Israel. Okay, so the backward way is you acting like a damn heathen. Okay, aka Gentile. Right. That's what we were called, those Gentiles, right? But you, okay, Israel, all right, refuse to return onto your natural way, which is onto Yahawashi. And that's how you're gonna have more of these sicknesses pop up. Watch, man. Next month, don't be surprised if something else pops back up. All right, and it's airborne. So if you breathe it automatically, you have it. You know, they're gonna come out with more shit, man. All right. All right, but yeah, Lowell, I think I made the point through Spirit. You know, you can keep reading some of these articles, especially on the polio one. That's through the water. All right, but yeah, man, Lowell, the point was made. I'm making about praise like what time found the sun, Yahawashi and Shai. Lowell, the elect was edified. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.